I found a really great recipe on the minimalistbaker.com and I wanted to share it with you all. It's for a cashew coconut oat milk blend. And so we put this together. So what I did ahead of time, and I've doubled this recipe. So I have a cup and a half of raw cashews, and I just soaked them the night before. You can soak them for a shorter period of time if you use hot water, but it's simple just to put them in the fridge overnight. Put in your cashews, raw cashews. I use the cashew pieces. It keeps the cost down just a little bit more instead of the whole cashews, but definitely use the raw cashews. Soak them overnight, give them a rinse, drain off the water, and they're ready to go in. A cup of coconuts and a half a cup of oatmeal and 2 dates. And so make sure you take the pits out, and I cut them in half. And I usually put the dates in at the bottom. So we'll go ahead and toss that in. Additionally, you want to use a pinch of salt. So with this recipe, since I'm doubling it, I'm going to put 2 pinches in. 2 pinches of salt. Great. And now we can just dump in all the other ingredients. The oats, and I don't rinse them. I know some people do. I just haven't found the need to. And also, if you wet your oats or you soak them ahead of time, it makes your milk slimy. So one of the other reasons I don't soak them or rinse them. And then the coconut chips. You can use shredded coconut. I do use unsweetened. And these are chips, and they still blend up beautifully. Toss those right in there. So I have everything in except my cashews. And dump all those in there. And since I've doubled this recipe, and your Instant Pot Ace can handle this, this is 6 cups of water. And yep, it fills it all the way up to the top. So let's get this started. Put the lid on, make sure it's secure, and it's only for 1 minute. You blend it on high, and that's all. So we'll go ahead and get that started, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do after the blending finishes. Okay, so 1 minute. Take it right off, and come on in and take a look. See how beautifully frothed up that is? I'm going to go ahead and put some gloves on, and we'll use the milk bag and drain some of it in there and give you an idea. Just put a little bit at a time. You don't want to put too much into the milk bag, so you can give it a chance to really drain nicely. Give that a nice good squeeze, and I'll go ahead and squeeze that some more in just a minute, but just wanted to give you an idea of what this looks like. And I pour this into my container and have it in the refrigerator and can keep it for days. It's nice and thick. You can use this in a latte. You can use it in a hot chocolate. I use this for recipes that call for milk, and it has the tiniest hint of sweet with the dates in. But it's just so lovely and delicious. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so we're finished with the milk, and remember, it's the combination of the coconut, oats, and cashews, and a couple of dates. Pinch of salt. Well, 2 pinches of salt. We doubled the recipe. So this is what we end up with once all of the milk is strained and squeezed through the milk bag. Now, there are some settings on the Ace for milks. I just, to be perfectly honest, I found this recipe and gave it a try, and I liked it so much, I haven't utilized those features. So hope you give it a try and hope you enjoy this milk recipe as much as I have.